Hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solution. Today we are going to see the payroll process. So let's just directly move to the system and see what process we have to perform to run the payroll process. So here I'm logged in as an HR specialist. Now I'm going to go here and open the setup and maintenance area. Okay, now let's search for the salary basis. Now let's click on the create option. So here we have to give the name. It's like Fusion monthly. It automatically comes accordingly. And here we have to select the legislative, so we are creating for the US legislation. Select it and add there. Here we have to select the salary basis type. So here you have 4 types. If you select salary amount is determined by the user, then you can see here 2 options are available: element mapping and salary range. And if you select the salary amount determined by the increment component, so here you can see you have to add the component, like selected a specific component to display during the allocation or enable component selection during the allocation. So what are the component here? You can see that you have to click on the add icon. So here you can see the adjustment are there: the cost of living, the equity, the location, market, merit, progression, promotion, structure. Okay, and here you can see the display sequence is automatically provided when you select the second option, enable component selection during allocation. Now if I change, the salary amount is determined by a simple component. Okay, so here you have to add the component, then map the element, and then you have to provide the salary range there. Okay, so we are going to see that because we are going to create the salary amount is determined by the simple component, and here in the salary amount is determined by the rates. So here you have to add the rates. Okay, so first you have to create those rates in the rate definition page, then you can able to search here and add it. Okay, here you can see these are already created one. So now let's just change this and click on the salary amount is determined by the simple component. Then what is the frequency? So it's going to be the monthly. Okay, and for the monthly, annualization factor is a 12. If I select the annually, so annualization factor is going to be 1. Okay, and according for the weekly it's going to be the 52. Okay, so if you are creating the weekly, then you can select the weekly frequency here, but we are creating for the monthly, so this is the annual factor. And there is a rounding rule calculation, the annualized value rounding rule, and salary range violation behavior. So if your salary range is above the limit, then it's going to be give you a warning or going to give you an error, or it's going to allow you. Okay, it doesn't give you any warning and error. you can just go forward to the next step. But if you select as a 1, so if your salary range, if your salary is below from the range, it also warn you, and above from the range, it in that situation it also warn you. Okay, now here let's just click on the add icon, and here you have to give the sequence. Okay, and here you have to select the component. Can select user enter amount. Okay, there is a user enter percentage also, and other option, fixed amount, fixed percentage, overall salary, progression, grade, ladder rate. Okay, that is also there. Then it affect on overall salary, so it's going to be the add or subtract or no effect. Here you can, and here you can give the default value. So when you add this salary basis to the element, so it's going to be give some value there, not the 0. Okay, let's add one more to give the sequence. Then click the user enter percentage and applies to the basic salary. Okay, now let's add one more. Then you can select the city allowance or transport allowance, and it also user enter amounts, and it apply on the basic salary. Okay, now you have to select the last one. It's going to be the overall salary here, and here also it's overall salary. Okay, so other option is going to be disabled. Now we have to move to the element mapping. Here you can map your one payroll element. Okay, and here in the input value we are going to select the amount. Okay, all the information related that it's automatically populated when you select the values here in the fields. Now we are going to move to the salary range. Here you have to select the grade rate. So these are the grade rate for your US legislation. That is for the hourly, that is for the salary. You can see all the grade associated with automatically comes here. These are the minimum value, midpoint and maximum value, and here you can see the adjusted range option. Okay, so here you have the salary differential option. Here you can give the effective as of date or date here. Then these are the information, the properties and the base range here. Okay, so here you have to select the differential profile as differential option, and then here you can see it's available. So what is that? Basically it's differentiate your salary based on your location. For different location your salary is going to be the reduce or exceed. Okay, what is the differentiate between the minimum and maximum value? So it's, if you select the differential profile, you can see the variation in the salary. Okay, now we have to click on the save. Okay, it's going to be the 40 0 there. Now let's click on the save and close option. So let's search for the salary basis we just created here. Here you can see that now we have to hire one employee, and then we have to allot the salary basis to that employee. Okay, so for that we are going to just go to the home page, and in the my client group you have hiring option, and here you can see hire an employee option, and here you can see the new person. Okay, so hire an employee and new person you can hire. These are the both option. From here you can hire the new employee. Okay, so here you can select the hire an employee option, and there are some other options: contingent worker, pending worker, and non-worker. Here you have to give the effective as of date and hire action, hire reason, who is the legal employer. Okay, worker type is automatically populated here, because if you select there the contingent or hire and contingent worker, then in the worker type here it's contingent written. Okay, here you have to give the name of the employee, last name and first name, and here you have to give the date of birth. So it's month, date and year. So it's going to be the 01. Okay, and here you have to give the national identifiers, say social security number, and here you have to fill the employee's home address, personal information we can say. So when we add the zip code, the state, city and county is automatically populated here. Okay, here you can give the phone detail, the email detail. Here is the legislative information. Okay, and citizenship and visa information you can give there. Now we can go to the next page. Here we can give the payroll relationship detail, the assignment. So first we have to select the business unit name. Assignment number is going to be automatically populated. So we are hiring for the US. So we are going to find the US one business unit here. person type. Here you can select the type also, a different type. Okay, this is the assignment status. Here you have, if you want to inactive, deactive, suspend, you can select the other option as well. Here you can select any position. Okay, so we have to select another one, but you can see all the information automatically populated because of the position synchronization. If position synchronization is available, then all the other information like the job, see here, synchronize from position, it's yes there. If I select no here, then other information is going to be removed. Okay, but I just select yes here. Okay, so if you want to edit the job or the departments, you can select there no, and then that editable boxes appear there for that. Okay, here the grade step progression is involved. Here you can select the grade. Okay, for your employee. So for this position, these grade are available. Okay, they get progress according to the steps like MGMT 05, MGMT 06 and 07. Then reporting establishment, so you can select here US1. It's worker category, so it's a white collar worker. Here salary paid or hourly, so salary. It is the working hours and frequency. What is the standard working hours, the FTE, the head count, start time and end time, all the information you can fill here. If you go down below, here you can see the manager detail, so you can allot the manager. And in the type you can select it's a line manager, project manager, regional manager, mentor relationship, or the resource manager and the legal relationship. You can select the type there. If you just go down below, here you have to select the tax reporting unit. Without, if you did not provide the payroll information here, you are not able to run the payroll for the employee. So it's not mandatory here, but it's a mandatory thing for running the payroll process. Okay, then we have to go to the next. And that is what happened now. Fill all the information. Job ID we have where is the location ID? We filled almost everything here. Okay, so there is a problem with the location. We change the location. Now we have to select the salary basis we created. So here you can see that. Okay, so now here you can see the salary amount is 00 right now, and here you can see the column. So here we have to enter the basic salary, and it's a monthly amount. Okay, so it's a 5,000 amount. Here you can see the annual amount. Here I am going to 20%, and this is the amount. Okay, the annually, and you can also exceed it, and here you can see the slightly change in the amount, and here is the city allowances. Here also you can give. Here you can see the changes in the amount. Okay, and here also this is the monthly salary. Okay, and this is the annualized salary. Okay, if we increase this, and here you can see the salary amount is also increased, and these amount are also increased. Okay, so you can set the percentage here, give the basic salary of the employee, and here it reflects. Okay, and here you can see the annual salary of the employee. Now here, if you want to give any compensation extra award, you can give from the here. Okay, here you can give the amount. Okay, now we have to go to the next, then review our information, and then we have to submit it. You can review here all the information. The salary information, and then you can submit it. Okay, so application is a little bit slow. Wait for a while, then we are going to run the process, payroll process. Okay, submitted. We received the confirmation message. Now let's just go back. We can go to the person management. And here let's search. So it is the employee we just hired. Okay, and so let's just go to the my client group, then click on the show more option, and then find the quick pay option. So while it's going to be load, let's go to the hope mark and then go to the payroll and the element entry. Now let's search for the hope. Okay, click on it, hope mark. Let's submit it. So we have to wait until it's going to be the succeeded. Okay, so it's almost complete. Okay, so this is how we can run the employee payroll process. I hope it's clear to you how you can create the salary basis, and I'll then attach that salary basis to the employee, and then how you can run the payroll process. So this is all about the payroll process. So thank you so much for watching the session.